Hello, welcome back to another Hearts of Minecraft video. Today, the big one, the Southern Player Empire, the hegemon of the world. So this right here is the nation with the lore to it. I think there are a few sections: Imperia, Hexia, the Pillagers. There's the northern area, the cohort, overworld. Oh, do that another one. Solid army to start with. And this as a focus tree. It is... well, I'm not going to call it glorious. It is certainly something. Out of all the trees in the update, I saw something on the Discord. The only reason Hades is getting a focus tree this update is two reasons. One, Hades is the main antagonist to the Southern Player Empire. A second, because this is the tree. Basically, Japan of this mod. I guess this would make this tree the old Italy of this mod. Without further ado, let's get it going. Yeah. Let's hope the Confederation holds. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Anyways. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about, yeah, Imperial Unrest. If I don't do this, this region over here, the Barons revolt. Don't know why they do. I just know that they will. If I don't do anything, it destroys my nation. I've never once seen the AI just have the Barons revolt. I've never seen that a single time before. And there goes the hegemony. What's the point of that national spirit? As a great leader set up for another feast, it doesn't even say who it is. Because how old this tree is, it didn't account for other people taking charge. So it just says that as a blanket. So I've got a few options for political path. I can go down on the villagism path or democracy path. And I can do this one, which this one I hate it. I just let half my country gain independence, cede another section of my territory, and reduce myself down to just this area here. I call it the destroy my nation path. That 100 weekly manpower does nothing for me. My population, even when I see all that, will still be over 20 million. And this one is just invite everyone to factions. That's it. So it's not even worth doing. Going down the nationalist, and non-button, you just gain a bunch of war goals and go to war. Hence why Mountbatten always dies every game. Going communist or socialist, you have Victoria. At which point you can then just invade, and it's effectively just Mountbatten's path, but socialism flavored instead of nationalist. It's strange. And there's the, I guess, historical? Not sure if it considered the historical route at all. Either way, you then just guarantee a bunch of stuff and go to war with the Legion. Overall, not a lot to this tree. I personally like it when the villager union goes down to this route and then integrates itself into the empire, because you just get all this as core territory. So all that can happen is Enchantado can do the Southern Imperial Union, which then says, hey, do you want to unite? And if you do, you get all of this as core and whatever the core down here as your core. I've done it before. I got really lucky before. We went socialist. We got a socialist empire. It's kind of funny. It's very, very imperial. You know the real imperialism of the socialists, apparently. Overall, not a lot to this tree in the slightest. Stupid, annoying barons. Finally, barons are gone. Alright, what do I do? Alright. Alright, what do I do? Okay, purely because I don't like Malbon, I'm not doing his path. I purely just don't like his path at all. So I'm not gonna do it. Honestly, I don't feel like doing Victoria or democracy, so I guess long live the king. And there goes all my stability. Ugh. On the bright side, doing this focus here gives me 0.5 weekly stability, so I should be fine in the long run. Whoa. Oh, I see. This for the Southwestern contest. Funny is, these are for some reason mutually exclusive. So I can do who cares the portals and just get 3 slaving factories and 2 naval yards. Or I can fortify every portal with free forts and get free decisions to rally the nation. I'm pretty sure are these. No, they're not for these. I don't remember what they are, but I'm pretty sure Carthage is better than that. Need to update the sound for the Hussard or the cavalry divisions. It's just reskin motorized. Oh, got no warning of that one. That's the second Nether War. Here it goes. March of the Piglin starts playing. Into war we go. Now, I see you want some fun as well, eh? Well, great job. Oh, you're going to achieve absolutely nothing. In order to make this even fair for Hades, I had to give him a massive stupid bonus. I just have to wait a little bit. Just need to hold out until then. Then Hades will be completely screwed. This really sucks, under a lot of pressure. Well, is Hades at the point where he starts making more enemies? Come on, use his war goals. You know you want to. There we go. Welcome aboard, Imperia. Oh, and Erbadia. Oh, come on. Why are you invading the Doji Republic? My stability is so low. I have no idea what that does. Like, extending a stalemate. I have no idea. Holy. What? What? How? Oh, I see. I'm not gonna ask questions on that. No, Hermitcraft. Why is this focus description just DW? Why? For a time being, though, the immediate threat has passed. All Hades can do now is just try and bash his head against me. And it's never gonna work. You know, I'd be mad at them killing off an ally in the Nether if it didn't also open up a massive front line for Hades and get the Southwestern Kingdom. So, you know, quick, Hephaestus, goodbye. I guess you two will live. Hopefully. if the Eastern Kingdom does, Southwestern Kingdom does its job properly. Who's more incompetent? You or Mountbatten? I can't tell. Let's hope your army is big enough to crush all that. Yay! Welcome aboard. Almost good to have more friends. But the Ominous Legion has too many fronts to fight on now, they're screwed. Yeah, Hades is just completely consolidated the Nether now. Alright, start doing the Great Fortress gangs. Get manpower. Or at least more manpower. Never have enough of it. Yep. Southern Imperial Union. Alright, how close to the Legion? Not even halfway? Why is the... What? 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 How? How? What? How? That doesn't make any sense. How? Just how? What black magic has the AI done to get Herobrine into the Ominous faction? This shouldn't even be possible, technically. How factions in this mod works is, in order to actually join the faction, you need to be bordering them somehow. Either with front lines or whatever, you just need to share some kind of border. So, how this happened is beyond me. Herobrine doesn't know anything here. Most thing Herobrine owns is Emerald Island. So, what has the cohort done? I don't think even when they're adding an industrial tree for Herobrine next update, they're adding that. It's just adding some touching up. What bull crap have they pulled? Because I can't invite anyone to my faction. I'd love to invite the Seekers, but I can't. What bull is that? Jeez. Well, all the more reason to put them down quickly. Good. Ooh, even Herobrine divisions are here. And they're fresh on strength. They were fresh on strength. I still have no idea how the heck the western... How the two outposts over here count as majors. Spod only had this. So how are you a major power? How? Same thing with the western... How are you guys considered majors? Jenny, what gives you major status? Nothing. To Island Hub on the Hypixel, which is unfortunately getting removed next update. Because apparently, no whimsy. It's apparently a no whimsy zone. It might be releasable still. The only prerequisite Herobrine has is this right here, the Third Unification War. If this is not met, if the Seekers not existing, then nothing happens. Like, this represents Herobrine's corruption. Any nation over 50%, once that focus completes, gets annexed and integrated as core territory. And with the Seekers still existing, they can't do crap. So womp womp. Oh, why would you do that? I get it, it's Hull, said us master, it's 2B2T, but why? I get you don't like Lamonberg, but isn't that really excessive when we're already fighting so much? Oh, it's not wide open. Again, wide open. Free kill. Or not. Coward. There we go. Uh-oh. if for the sake of it, satellite the MRIA output of Among Us. Why the heck not? Yep, why not? Oh man, I hate this in the game, but I love it at the same time. How to finally break the Nether open. And it's a very simple one at that. It is so simple, in fact. All it involves is maybe 2 to 3 in-game years of waiting for things to instruct. Yeah, maybe add another 2 years-ish to that. Brown spider on the wall. Oh, gotta take care of that. Alright, bud. It was quick and painless. Nice, no spot on the wall either. Unlike the spider, Hades' death will not be quick and painless. Also, if someone says they have enough infrastructure, they are lying to you. Because they are just coping that their roads are poor and low quality and can barely transport anything. In my eyes, it's just cope. So, roads for everybody. I love bomb logistics. Unfortunately, I just have that much logistics stuff built up. Just look at this military industry. It's all dedicated to that. Just so much of it. Alright, I'm gonna start annexing some of these puppets. I need their resources. Let's try them out. There we go. Why are they so slow? I don't understand. Oh, I missed one. That's why they're so slow. And that's Hades' capital. Really already? Good. There. That's pretty balanced. Very balanced. That is a Southern Player Empire. That is the end of this video. Goodbye.